Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a young girl named Cinderella. She lived with her wicked stepmother and 2 stepsisters, who treated her very unkindly. They made her do all the chores, cook, clean, and even sleep in the dusty attic. Despite all the hardship, Cinderella remained kind and gentle, with a heart full of dreams of a better future. One day, an invitation arrived from the royal palace. The prince was hosting a grand ball, and every eligible maiden in the land was invited. Cinderella's stepsisters were ecstatic and spent hours getting ready. They laughed at Cinderella when she expressed her wish to go to the ball. "You attend the ball? Look at you, all covered in dust," they mocked. When they left for the ball, Cinderella sat alone, heartbroken. But then, something magical happened. A kind fairy godmother appeared and with a wave of her wand, transformed Cinderella's rags into a beautiful gown, complete with glass slippers. She also turned a pumpkin into a magnificent carriage, and mice into horses. "But remember," said the fairy godmother, "this magic will only last until midnight. You must leave the ball before the clock strikes 12. Overjoyed, Cinderella thanked her fairy godmother and went to the ball. Prince Charming was captivated by her beauty and grace. He danced with her all evening, and for the first time in her life, Cinderella felt truly special. However, as the clock began to strike midnight, Cinderella remembered the fairy godmother's warning. She quickly ran out of the palace, leaving behind one of her glass slippers. The prince found the slipper, and was determined to find the maiden who fit it. He searched the kingdom, trying the slipper on every maiden. When he arrived at Cinderella's home, her stepsisters tried desperately to fit into the slipper, but it was no use. Finally, Cinderella tried on the slipper, and it fit perfectly. The prince knew she was the one. He asked her to be his bride, and Cinderella joyfully accepted. They were married in a grand ceremony, and Cinderella's life of hardship was finally over. She invited her stepmother and stepsisters to live in the palace, treating them with kindness and forgiveness. And so, Cinderella and Prince Charming lived happily ever after, proving that kindness and patience can lead to a happily ever after.